Hello, this is MrChabry. I'm going to go ahead and hand the Miracle Seed to ER Monkey. Let's go ahead and give that to Celery. Maybe that will be the damage output that Celery needs. I also want to check Celery's stats. See if it would make sense to trade out Vine Whip for Grass Knot. And actually thinking about it, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I think I actually want to do that. Now, Grass Knot is a move that damage output depends on the weight of the target. So, it's not going to be 100% consistent damage. But I think it's going to probably be better than Vine Whip. Especially while I'm in need of a special attack. That's going to be helpful. And before we travel north, let's heal up our Pokemon. So, of course, Boldore is on the image, but it's not quite a Boldore yet. But it will soon be. I'm going to go ahead and heal up here. And honestly, I didn't really have to. I could have just continued north and go to the next city. But I like just running there to heal up because it's right there. And we're going to want to be healed up to fully appreciate the magnitude. Look at this. We have a different view. Now, back in the day, this was mind-blowing seeing this in a Pokemon game. It looks like nothing now, especially since we've had Scarlet and Violet, which is open world 3D Pokemon games. But that was mind-blowing back in the day. Now, this bridge here, the Sky Arrow Bridge, it is huge. Look how busy the roadway is under it. Cars just driving by like crazy. You just hold up and you will see this beautiful well-built bridge. Look at that. We got cars going up. And, of course, it doesn't really look like a lot of people are crossing it. We've only seen 2 cars the whole time we've been here. We see a boat from beneath. Oh, another car. Another car. Wow. And this was mind-blowing back in the day. We've got different angles. But the main attraction is this right here. This is Castelia City. The largest city in Unova. So now we cross from pretty much the early portion of the game, and we step into what can be considered the midpoint of the game. Nice. First off, I think we want to go down this way, maybe? Yes. So if we come here to this fellow, we can get an evolution stone for Pansage. Really, Pansage really needing some increased damage output. And he says something about if you go ahead and level up, it's not going to get some of the moves that it could learn. But with Pansage, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the moves that it's got so far. And like I said, it's not going to be a permanent member. I've already got in mind the Pokemon I'm going to replace it with. But I think having a Semi-Sage at this point would actually be much more beneficial. And I wanted to go ahead and add it to the image. I know Boldore isn't quite correct, but, you know, oh well. Boldore will be here soon. But you can see our team kind of coming together. Now we'll go over here. Like I said, right here is where you can easily level, not really level up your Pokemon, but heal up your Pokemon. Now what I want to do is walk down here. You can walk around the city, get a sense of its grandeur. It is huge. It's a large city. And there's some items that you can get in some of these buildings. I'm not really going to go to each building. But I would. I don't know if this is the person I talked to. Alright, she's just yelling at the ocean. Normal, ordinary behavior. Alright, here is one of the people that I would like to interact with. Let's make sure I've got the Pokemon I want up front. I think I want to go ahead and put Celery up front. So we can get some sense of how well Celery does in battle now. Never mind. You don't battle this person yet. You have to activate the battle. That's correct. So what you'll do is actually go into the center of the city. And then here's a second person. Oh, and there's some fellow back here. That just gives us TM Flash. Now, it's kind of like Sand Attack, as it lowers accuracy. It's not the best move, really. But now that you're here in the center part of town, talk to this dancer. And she will challenge you to a Pokemon battle. And we see Pansage. Well, we've got a Semi-Sage. Now, the thing is, her level's actually higher than ours, so, yeah. Gives you an idea of how Celery is actually falling quiet behind, and, you know, that's something that... it's obvious that was going to happen. It's obvious that was going to happen. But let's go ahead and, throw some fire at this monkey. Burn it to a crisp. And now the other dancers should actually challenge us to a battle. Alright. Yes. I will find you other dancers to groove. And you can see our dancing buddy still dancing there. So yeah, here is the other dancing buddy. And we saw the last one on the dock. So we've already know where this is going. Dancer Edmund out here sends out his Panpour. We've got Celery. Perfect lead in this situation. Grass Knot should one-shot. I'm hoping it one-shots. Not quite, but you can see it's doing more damage. Celery actually putting forth better outcomes. Nice. Celery now at level 17. Alright, now Edmund is left and has went to the center of the city. Now the last one is going to be Pansear. So for that, I do think Avocado obviously makes more sense to be sent out. But seriously, just down that path. That's all you have to go. Alright, so we just Rock Blast this thing. Boom. It should be 2 hits. 3 hits, actually. Get one more. No, we gotta take another Fury Swipe, but really, I don't think Pansear has much that it can actually do. Alright, there we go. Nice. Nice knockout. And with that, the dancers have left, and they are going to be dancing in the Central Plaza. So now we can head back and actually talk to them. Now that we've helped them create like a nice little dancing team. And here they are. Look at that. Synchronized. It's like they've been practicing all their life. And they will give us an amulet coin. Nice. Look at that. So, I think there's an area over here that I'd like to check out. You see in this town, there's a lot of people just running nowhere. I don't know where they're going. And let's see here. Is this the building? No, it is not this building. It's this building that I'm looking for. So if you step into this building right here, and you can see some vending machines on the outside. Go step into the elevator. And luckily you don't have to worry about, oh, there's so many floors, I don't know which one to go to. It only gives you the floors where there's something of interest. And if you come here, you will actually get the TM for rest. Now, normally I don't use rest on my Pokemon, but it actually does do very well. If you have a Pokemon you would like to heal up quickly, give them rest. You give them a Chesto Berry, there you go. Nice and healed. So, that's really all the exploration I feel like I really need to do right now. What I want to do now is go to the westernmost part of the city. Because that's going to be the part of the city that's got the most interest. Now, this is actually the street with the gym. But not only that. See, here's the gym. And if you step up here, Sharon will step out and say, "Hey, buddy, I just defeated Berg." So he's going to just walk it off. It's like, well, that was nice. Thank you. Oh, and then Berg steps out. You're the one that fought Team Plazma. I remember your name. Come to challenge. Well, sorry. Would you wait? I've informed that Team Plasma has shown up. We fought Team Plasma plenty of times. And Team Plasma, we fought them before the second gym badge. We fought them before the, yeah, we fought them right before we got here, and now we're going to have to fight them again. So, now that Berg has ran off, you want to go this direction. There's some other buildings of interest, but really, I've explored all of the city that I really feel like I need to. Yeah, it's not this one. There is a pier somewhere on here. It's one of these piers. It's probably this one here. It's likely going to be one of the last ones I find. Here we go. Alright, so you step down here and you find Bianca hanging out with Berg. Not only that, there's someone else here. Who is this? This is Iris. So depending on which version you have, she could either be the final gym leader or the assistant to the final gym leader. Now in Pokemon Black, the final gym leader is Drayden. However, if you're playing Pokemon White, well then here is your final gym leader here hanging out on this dock. Alright, so now we're going to give chase while Iris is Bianca's bodyguard. Really a whole city here that might need defending. We're just going to defend Bianca. Alright, get out of my way, lady. So we go back to Gym Street. I think that's what it's actually called, Gym Street. You can see Berg looking confused. And then he sees, oh, they're headed that way towards the gym? Well, that's interesting. But you're going to actually see it's not the gym that they're after. They're actually over here doing some shenanigans. So this is one of Team Plasma's, I guess, hideouts? I guess this is like their operation center? I'm not totally sure. But this is where they are in the actual city. This is where they're based in their operations. So we're going to go ahead and jump out here with Avocado. We're going to quickly switch into Celery. This Sandile did not activate Intimidate, so that would mean more likely it has Moxie. Moxie is an ability that's going to boost its attack each time it knocks out its opponent. So it's actually a great ability. We're going to go ahead and Grass Knot against this thing. And we just knock that out. Avocado's level 21. Sandile come out again. I'm just going to finish it off with Celery. Like I said, Celery is falling way behind. And it's honestly going to fall more behind in this upcoming gym. And so if I could, I would like to at least get some knockouts with this thing. Alright, there we go. Quick and easy. Sandile not much of a threat, really, to Celery. With that, we take that out. Alright, so he's going to run in. And out comes everybody else. And now we're just going to go in there and fight them. Wait, so now Bianca's running in there before I do. That was bold. Real quick, I'm going to grab something. I think there is an item that I would like that's down here. Thinking about it. Remembering about it. I think it's actually in here. This is the Passerby Analytics. And no, that's not it. This is not the correct building. That's the thing with this city, is that there's so many buildings. And that the specific buildings that you want to explore, they're just scattered throughout the city. Alright, so was it this guy? No, this guy is just walking to the elevator. Alright, so if you step inside, go to the 55th floor. There's actually some items here. Hyper Potion, nice. And there's actually trainers up here. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and fight some of these trainers. There's an item that I really would like to have. And I think it would be worth having this specific item. Just so it would help in the situation that I found myself in when it comes to Celery. So yeah, Avocado really should be able to handle these so easily. Now this building, once you battle some of these trainers, you're going to have access to some really good items, like the scope lens. You're going to be able to find quick balls and timer balls here that are given to you. So, yeah, really nice. But the main one I want, I think you actually get it from this guy that's sitting up here in the corner. So you have to battle your way there. But once you finally get there, it'll be worth it. Alright, we're going to Rock Blast. Incinerate, we've already faced Incinerate before. Not worried about that at all. Man, it would have been nice to hit one more time. I'm going to throw a Mud Slap at this thing. Oh, and a Yawn. That's okay. We should take it out here, and then we can switch. And I honestly think it would be worth switching because this guy's going to have a Panpour next. And, you know, Celery is actually happy about this matchup. Alright, and Grass Knot it is. And we're not worried about Water Gun, but it's sad that Celery has fallen so far behind in terms of experience. I'd prefer it not to be that far behind. But anyway, Celery has finally leveled up. And next is Pansage. And honestly, our team is well matched for this sort of type matchup. We've got something for everybody. We can go ahead and throw a Flame Charge. That should finish off this Pansage. Seems like the last few episodes we've been seeing a lot of Pansage, Panpour, and Pansear. Like they were really proud of that triple combo. But now that we've battled them, we can come up here and battle this guy. He says he's a chairman, but he's obviously not. He's the janitor. But he's going to show a Trubbish. Now, this is an interesting Pokemon from this generation. It's a bulky... It's meant to be a bulky Pokemon. That's it. It is terrible offensive. It can really do nothing. You see, they're not very effective. And it does so little. Now, I can lower this thing's accuracy a little bit, but you can see how bulky this thing actually is. That's really the downside with fighting Trubbish and its evolved form Garbodor. It just is so bulky. We're going to Rock Blast it, though. Try to get some more damage than what we're putting out. Alright, if we can hit 5 times... We don't quite get the 5 hits, but we do dodge the sludge, which is actually great. Alright, Minccino, another new Pokemon that we're coming across. This one also a really interesting Pokemon. It's normal type, and it's got the move Swift, and it just knocked us out, which is annoying. Jalapeno come out here, finish off this thing. Really, the acid spray did add up on us. And then this thing's going to double slap us, which is quite annoying. Hopefully it doesn't get a bunch of hits on us. Only hits us 3 times. Well, 2 can play at this multi-hit turn type thing. Oh! Oh, no! Cute Charm. That's one of those abilities that are actually really bad. It's annoying bad, not... It's just annoying. But we'll go ahead and finish that off. Jalapeno's going to gain a level. And wants to learn Rollout. Rollout's not that great of a move. It locks you into it, and... I mean, if you can get a bunch of hits, it's good, but not really. And that is the item that I was wanting, Experience Share. So now, whenever I get a new member of the team, I'm going to be in a better position. But until then, let's head back to where we were going. There are other things you can do in this building. A Scope Lens still would be nice, but, you know, I'm going to go ahead and head back to where I was. We gotta heal up first because, oh, we gotta talk to this person. Do you know GeoNet? No. So this isn't a feature that used to be on here, but since, you know, your DS can no longer connect, it doesn't do any good. You can just pinpoint where you are on the planet, and then when you interact with someone, they can see where on the planet they are, where you are. That's basically it. But now we've got the Experience Share that's going to help us out when we get our next member of the team. And I think it's time to show Team Plazma a thing or two. Now, I hope they're okay. I actually just left them in there. Kind of just left them in there. Fend for theirself. And you see Getsus actually in here. We saw him early on when we first found Team Plazma. You can see the sages kind of surrounding him, showing that he is the head of Team Plazma right now. The truth is, the Black Dragon appeared before a hero who sought the ideal way to knit together the world. That Black Dragon he's talking about is Zekrom, the dragon that N mentioned earlier. So, Team Plazma is revealing that they're interested in Zekrom. Alright, so Berg saying that he dedicates himself to Pokemon and Getsus thinks that's kind of funny. You know, return the girl's Pokemon. And they really want Muna for some reason. Thank you. I'm so glad to see you again. Yeah, Bianca kind of showing that she doesn't really have a backbone. She's thanking the people that kidnapped her Pokemon. But now Getsus just leaves. Everyone just left. I don't know if they walked out the door or, you know, they flipped the lights and then turned it back on. Iris was kind of shocked that Berg would just let them leave like that. But I mean, I didn't see what happened. I must have blinked. I must have dozed off. I don't know. But you're going to see Berg now telling us that we can finally challenge the gym. But first, let's grab this. The smoke ball. That's pretty much what they use to escape. So I don't know why Bianca or Iris got really angry at Berg. He couldn't stop that. He didn't know where they went. Anyway, I think this is a good place to end this episode. Tune in next time. We will actually take on the next gym. If you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I will see you in the next Pokemon video.